Hi everybody, my name is Claire and I am the creator, founder, and owner of Puff Wellness. I wanted to get on here and pull cards for the zodiac signs for Gemini season, which was on May the 20th. This video specifically is for my lovely Pisces. So please like, share, and subscribe. So one, that I know that these videos are working for you guys, that they're helping out. And two, so you can stay updated for when I release more, okay? So specifically for my Pisces, if this video resonates with you, that is great. If not, it is not your video, all right? It's not your message. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I think there's like a lot of reflective energy coming out of a moment that might have been stressful. It could have been a karmic cycle. I see with this Six of Wands, where you broke out of it, mixed with this Strength card, and with this Nine of Swords. It might have been like you're recognizing that it was all something. It's not something that I keep hearing all in your head. It's not saying that it wasn't real. It's saying that it was probably was. You probably were going through it longer than necessary because you were in your head about it. You realized you were making excuses about a situation. A situation that I feel like was definitely, as much as, even if you didn't tell everybody or the people who were around you during that time, or even though you didn't tell them everything, even the stuff that you like told them while you were going through it, they were like, that's really fucked up. Like, what you're going through is really bad. Why are you still dealing with this cycle, right? Why are you still dealing with this? And I feel like there was a little bit, you're recognizing and you're understanding that you were making excuses for a very real, toxic, and heartbreaking Eight of Cups situation. Making art out of broken glass. Cutting yourself in the process. I thought that was poetic. The good thing about this, though, is that no matter how much you feel you lost, you gained control over yourself again. Sometimes what happens with Pisces, I like this. We went from Daughter to Cups to Mother of Cups. So there was a lot of growth and blossoming here. Like I was saying with Pisces, sometimes because we don't want to take on the weight of our own power, our own divinity, or just kind of who we are as people, sometimes we don't want to deal with ourselves, so we give other people the reins to deal with us. Because we can be a lot sometimes. It's not saying too much. It's not saying you're a burden. Saying sometimes it's a lot being in I'm saying it in your perspective. Sometimes it's a lot being in my skin. I think that with this growth, you're recognizing that even though it may feel like a lot, you know that saying they always they say in Christianity where it's like God doesn't give you more than you can handle. I think that in terms of who you are as a person and who you are just as a being, you are the only one who can take care of you. You are recognizing that you're not a burden, and you are recognizing that because your gift your gift is special, it requires a certain amount, not just of effort, but a certain amount, I want to say technique, a certain amount of understanding, a certain amount, just, it's like a technical skill, you know what I'm saying? It's like a high level technical skill. And it takes that level of knowing and that level of expertise over to like manage you or manage your gift. I'm not saying you're like an object. I'm not trying to objectify you. But it requires just a high level of expertise. Not everybody has the capacity to experience you. Not everybody has the capacity to, and I keep hearing it like harshly sometimes. I keep hearing my guys like say it harshly. It's like it's nobody's responsibility to take care of you, if that makes sense. Even though you may not want to do it, it's nobody else's responsibility. I don't mean to sound harsh. But I feel like that's something that you recognize, and you're not looking at yourself as a burden. You're just looking at yourself as a diamond. You're looking at yourself as something rare. Not everybody can touch you. And the thing is, it's not everybody's responsibility to do that, to touch you, to carry you, to manage you, to be responsible. You're recognizing that you are the only one with the flawless ability to take care of yourself. And I think that you're understanding that when you take care of yourself, there is rewards. There is an eternal and unlimited return when you invest back into yourself. When you give yourself what you ask others to give you. You know? Unfortunately, no one is going to be able to love you the way that you need to love yourself. Nobody is going to ever have the capacity to fully and flawlessly and perfectly understand and cater to the intricate makeup that is you. That doesn't make you too much. It just makes it to where you need to be responsible for that. And I think that's what you acknowledged. You're going to understand in this upcoming period that what you put into yourself, you are definitely going to get out. In this period, you are your own karma. You are going, what you say to yourself, what you invest in yourself, what you put in yourself, what you conjure over yourself, that's going to be, it's like you're going to be your own karma, if that makes sense. What you pour into yourself, you are definitely going to get out. 10 of Pentacles, though. So you're starting off strong. And I think you're understanding it quickly with Jupiter being into Pisces. Jupiter in retrograde is going to test you on that. And I feel like that's coming, I believe, in June. I don't know when, though. I'm not sure yet. What you put in, I want y'all to get this. I think that's why I'm repeating it. What you put into yourself is always going to guarantee a high return. And that can be the bad, the negative things, you saying that you're too much, you saying that you're a burden, you not wanting to deal with yourself, you thinking negatively about yourself. It is going to produce returns. It is going to produce mirrors that reflect that, what you put in. But if you put in love, you know, if you put in grace, if you put in authenticity and honesty within yourself, that is going to require, and again, I also heard it's going to be more than just taking like a self-care bath, but that's a start. It's putting in that, I want to say work, but just putting in those elements to produce what you've been asking for. But you have to put it in yourself so that you can get that return. I think that's going to be your journey. And you are going to consistently, I think, with Jupiter in retrograde coming up, or it could be the Jupiter in Pisces transit happening now. But I feel like you are going to be tested. Now that you're out, it's like, are you going to go back in because that's what you know and that has been your natural behavior? Sorry, I'm looking at my dog. That natural behavior of yours to go back into emotional turmoil, to go back into things being complicated out, or creating scenarios that are complicated, creating relationships that are complicated outside of yourself, so that you don't have to pay attention to yourself, so that you don't have to take responsibility over yourself, so that you don't have to do the work and make decisions, make hard decisions that result in you choosing yourself, choosing what you need over what you want, to choosing long-term, using long-term commitment over short-term, short-term, a quick thing. How about that? I think that's going to be your test coming into this, because of this Two of Swords and this Five of Cups. It's like, are you going to be that emotional turmoil for yourself? Because you have nobody to blame. You already took yourself out of that situation. Are you going to look for another situation and put yourself back in? Or are you going to take this time to, if you need to isolate, or take this time to go inward and give what you've been asking for to yourself, so you can stop looking for it in other people? You are your own karma at this time. Nine of Cups, Father of Swords. It really is up to you. Do not hold on to those narratives that justify you being self-sabotaging yourself, or justify you giving other people reins over your emotional well-being. You don't get to hold on to those narratives anymore, because they have been detrimental in the past, and you are not going to have anything. You're not going to be able to blame this on anybody else but yourself if you put yourself back in this situation. Okay? You can do this. It's not hard, because no one is going to be able to take care of you. No one is going to be able to give you what you're asking for better than you can. And you're the only one who can give it to you. Okay? I love you guys. Let me know if you need anything. Take a deep breath. You're going to be fine. Okay? Love y'all. Bye.